Hello everyone and welcome to 5-Minute German. In today's video, we will learn the concept of definite articles and indefinite articles in German, or Bestimmter Artikel und Unbestimmter Artikel auf Deutsch. This is one of the most basic concepts of German language and you will find this in every sentence. Once you have learned this concept, then it will make it easier for you to learn the next concepts. So let's get started. So in this video, we will take a look at what is an article in German. Then we will take a look at different cases of articles. After that, I will tell you what are the different types of articles, such as Bestimmter Artikel, which is definite article, and Unbestimmter Artikel or indefinite article. And then at the end, I will tell you what are the articles which we use with plurals. Don't worry if you don't know anything about articles at this point. I can assure you that if you watch till the end of the video, you will understand the concept of Bestimmter and Unbestimmter Article and also learn how and when to use them. So, what is an article? In order to understand article, let's first take a look at nouns in German. So in German, a noun can be of three types. It can be masculine. For example, Mann or man is a masculine noun in German. It can be feminine. For example, Frau, which means woman, is a feminine noun. And it can be neutral. For example, Kind, meaning child, is a neutral noun in German. An article is something which comes before the noun, and it gives information about a noun. For example, gender such as masculine, feminine or neutral, whether it is a subject or an object, as well as its number, whether it is a singular or a plural. So what are the article types in German? So in German, there are two types of articles. One is Bestimmter Artikel, which is called a definite article in English, and the second is an Unbestimmter Artikel, which is translated to indefinite article in English. The Bestimmter Articles are there, the, and das. And in English, we can translate them as the. Now you will be asking, why do we have three Bestimmter Articles? The reason for that is that we have one article for each gender. This means we have one article for masculine, which is there, one for feminine, which is the, and one for neutral, which is das. Moving towards Unbestimmter Artikel, these are ein for masculine, eine for feminine, and ein for neutral. And these are translated to a or an in English. So you see over here that the Unbestimmter or indefinite article for masculine and neutral is the same, which is ein, and for feminine it is eine. So now let's use these articles with the examples that we saw before. So I told you that an article always comes before a noun. So then the example of Mann with article will become der or ein Mann. Here der or ein is the article in masculine form and Mann is the noun. For feminine, it will be die or eine Frau, where die or eine is the article and Frau is the noun. And for neutral, it will be das or ein Kind, where das or ein is the article and Kind is the noun. Now let's go into more detail about Bestimmter Articles, which are there, the, and das. So a Bestimmter Article is used when the noun is known or when you talk about a specific thing. Let's understand this with a few examples. So if I have the sentence, the man from the movie, this means that I am talking about a specific man who is from the movie and not about any man. Another example, the woman from the office. This means that I know the woman because she is from the office. Or the happy child. This means that I am only talking about the child which is happy and not about any child. So in all these cases, the noun is known or specific. That's why we use the Bestimmter Article, which will be there for the masculine case, the for the feminine case, and thus for the neutral case. And with the noun, they will become der Mann, die Frau, or das Kind. So we learned that whenever the noun is known or specific, then we will use the Bestimmter Article with it. And the Bestimmter Articles are der, the, and das. Now let's understand the second type of articles, which are Unbestimmter Articles, ein, eine, and ein. So an Unbestimmter Article is used when the noun is not known or when we talk about a general thing. So let's take some examples. So if I say, I saw a man, over here I am not talking about any specific man. It could be any man or someone who I did not know. So in this case, we will use the unbestimmter article ein, which is for masculine. Let's take another example. A woman came to me. So over here, the sentence shows that I did not know about this woman before. So I will use the unbestimmter article eine, which comes before feminine nouns. And the third one is a child is small. So over here, we are talking about a child in general and not about any specific child. So that's why we will use ein, which is the unbestimmter article which comes before neutral nouns. So with the noun, these articles become ein Mann for the masculine case, eine Frau for the feminine case, and ein Kind for the neutral case. So we see that whenever the noun is unknown or a general noun, then we use the unbestimmter article, and these articles are ein, eine, and ein. So in the start, I said that an article also tells whether a noun is singular or plural. Now let's take a look at articles for plurals. You remember this table which we saw a few slides earlier for the different article types. Now let's add the plural case over here as well. So when the noun is plural, then the bestimmter article which we will use is the, and there will be no unbestimmter article before plural nouns. So if we take a look at English, then we never say our books or our houses. We always say the books or the houses. So that's why there will be no unbestimmter article before a plural noun. Now let's take some examples for this. So in the masculine case, it will be die Männer, which is the plural for Mann. In the feminine case, it will be die Frauen, which is the plural for Frau or women in English. And in the neutral case, it will be die Kinder or the children. Now let's do a quick recap of what we have learned in this lesson. So we learned that an article always comes before a noun. An article gives information about the noun, for example, the gender of the noun, number of the noun, etc. A noun in German can be of three types: masculine, feminine, or neutral. An article can either be a bestimmter article, which is a definite article, or an unbestimmter article, which is an indefinite article. And we have one article for each gender. The bestimmter articles are der, die, and das, and the unbestimmter articles are ein, eine, and ein. And we have three articles because we have three genders, which is the masculine gender, feminine gender, and neutral gender. In case of plurals, we have die as the bestimmter article, and we don't have any unbestimmter article for plurals. So, congratulations, great job. You have understood the concept of articles now. This will help you in understanding the next concepts which will come. And I would suggest that whenever you read anything in German, try to identify the unbestimmter articles and bestimmter articles. So if you have any questions or any feedback, please let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I am currently making other German A1 videos, so please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of these. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.